Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Rhythm and Roots with me, Rohan Healy, and, of course, Al over there, manning. You going to wait for your introduction, or are you just going to...
No, I don't know. What am I manning?
You're manning the tech bay, the science desk.
Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop.
That's the actual
That's the
sound
of
the tech bay. In action, Al, of course, over there every week, hitting the play and stop buttons because my personality is too important to do that.
Sometimes I hit other buttons too.
Yeah,
but that's mainly play and stop.
We don't talk about those buttons. Without any further ado, we've got a great show for you this evening. We've got a wonderful live tune and interview with Carol Faherty and her sister Edel later in the program. But before that, we've got some excellent tunes for you to gnaw upon, to chew and consume. We're going to get started with a great old tune from 1924. This is Al Bernard with a song about the future. It's called Broken in 1999.
Next door to me who thinks he's very wise. A see-all, know-all can't fool me. You've met those kind of guys. At prophesying what to be, he thinks that he's the bear. He'll stop you any time at all and loudly will declare in 1999, although today we write in style, they look back on us and smile in 1999. It surely will be fine. We'll have a lady president in 1999. Yes, I'll admit we're better off than back in 61, 'cause radio and moving pictures hadn't quite begun. And I've been gazing at the stars and got things figured out. There's no one in this world but me knows what that's all about. In 1999, I reckon you know what I mean. We'll be drinking gasoline in 1999. There'll even come a time they won't write any mammy songs in 1999. I let you in on something else, but don't you tell a soul. This money that we spend today, they'll use that stuff for coal. These vampire women nowadays are wearing less and less, but they'll be wearing less and less in 99, I reckon. In 1999, for 10 or 20 cents, I guess, you can buy the wife a dress in 1999. It won't be any crime to have a dozen wives or so in 1999. The men and women nowadays get married just for fun. But when they try to get unhitched, their troubles start by gum. They hire a liar just to swear each other's not to blame. The things they accuse each other of, it drives the judge insane. But in 1999, there'll be no jury to declare what is what, for they won't care in 1999. Divorce will take no time. They leave them flat and say that's that in 1999.
Dixieland jazz band there from 1920 with a clearly kind of Eastern inspired tune there, Palestina. Next up, we've got a very interesting tune. This is a song called I'll See You in My Dreams. This is Isham Jones being the orchestra leader on this song. The vocalist is Frank Bessinger. But yeah, basically back in 1924 and early 1925, this was number one in America for 7 weeks. Extremely popular tune back then, and then it went on to be recorded as a guitar piece by Django Reinhardt, and then later it was adapted by Merle Travis, of course, pioneer of the Travis picking technique, and then later still guitarists like Chet Atkins followed in Merle's footsteps, and the guitar is now become kind of a standard guitar showpiece. And more recently, the English singer Joe Brown performed a version of this song on the ukulele as the finale of the George Harrison tribute concert a few years back, Concert for George. In 2002, and then even in 2003, Portuguese metal band Moonspell recorded.
That's my favorite
version.
Portuguese metal band.
Are they really? Yeah. I mean, at least top 5.
Oh yeah.
Moonspell. We'll have to. Maybe
I definitely have to look that up.
So 2003, Portuguese metal version of this song, but we're going to go all the way back nearly 100 years to 1924, and we're going to have a little listen to this original Isham Jones orchestra version. This is I'll See You in My Dreams.
Been married 49 times. Never could hear one man do anything with it, and that's old Bill, last marriage. And this is the way it started out on old Bill. Rachel down the street, get a glass of rice, signed on the door, said Rachel walked by this morning, said Rachel, you'll have to keep kind of quiet. Old Bill hid in the fence corner washing, he didn't know the ballad. Raider down the street to get a glass of gin. Sign on the door said the rich step in. This morning said the rich, now please keep kind of quiet. What old Bill do when you walk in the saloon? Bill jerked the rail off a picket fence. Worked on Rachel like I had some sense. This morning said the Rachel, you'll have to keep kind of quiet. Hit her across the head and I hit her across the back. You ought to saw Rachel do the bull on Jack. This morning said the Rachel, now please keep kind of quiet. Run, old Rachel, over rock stomps. Hitting old Rachel ever jump. This morning said the Rachel, you'll have to keep kind of quiet now. Took old Rachel to the milkshake stand. Rachel raised sand with a milkshake man. This morning said the Rachel, now please keep kind of quiet. Went right on a rig of sand. She grabbed up a fire, then tore off the door. The boy smoked Rachel with a 44. This morning said to Rachel, you'll have to keep kind of quiet now. What old Bill do to Rachel? Shot her through the head, shot her through the side. That's the way old Rachel died. This morning said to Rachel, you're laying mighty quiet. Sent for the doctor come. Good morning, Rachel, what have you done this morning? Said Rachel, you better keep kind of quiet. Well, I looked at Rachel right through his specs. Guess old Rachel done cashed his checks this morning. Said Rachel, you better keep kind of quiet. Where'd old Rachel go when she died? One leg up, toenail dragging, went to the devil in a hoodoo wagon this morning. Said Rachel, you'll have to keep kind of quiet now. She went to the devil rig and sat right on. She went to the devil with a bucket on her arm. Good morning, on the devil, it's mighty warm this morning. Said Rachel, now please keep kind of quiet. How'd the devil meet old Rachel? Come in, old walk, come in and grin. Good morning, on the Rachel, just step right in this morning. Said Rachel, you'll have to keep kind of quiet down here now. Got so bad the devil, he couldn't do nothing with her. He had to send her to another place. Never heard tell of before. Where do you send old Rachel? Send old Rachel to the land of Nod. 7 big devils in the woods and their God this morning. Said Rachel, I guess you'll keep kind of quiet now.
Old Frank Hutchison there with Old Rachel, some fantastic old 1927 country blues. He didn't, no slide in that one, just that kind of finger style. Very nice though. Old Rachel there. Poor old Rachel. From one song about relationships to another, we've got Billy Murray here, Prince of the Raggedy Time. Billy Murray and
to use his official title.
His official. What was the quartet called? American Quartet? Billy Murray and the American Quartet?
Yeah, I think so.
Billy Murray and the it's official, ladies and gentlemen. I could Google it, but not gonna. Because I just know these things, you know. Billy Murray, American Quartet. But, of course, he did a lot of tunes just as himself as Billy Murray. And this is one such tune. It's a song called I'm on my way to Reno. It's from 1910. I suppose it's a bit of a parody song about a gentleman who's very, 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 very excited to divorce his wife. This is Billy Murray with I'm on my way to Reno.
My wife and I don't get along, we simply fight and fight. I married her to win a bet, it really serves me right. The love she once declared was mine has simply turned to hate. So I've made up my mind to visit old Nevada State. I'm on my way to Reno, I'm leaving town today. Give my regards to all the boys and girls along Broadway. Once I get my liberty, no more wedding bells for me, shouting the battle cry of freedom. I've stood an awful lot from her and never said a word. But on the level, as a wife, she simply was a bird. At night when I'd come home from work just tired out and dead, I'd always find her eating soda crackers in the bed. I'm on my way to Reno, I'm leaving town today. It's liberty or death with me, my hair is turning gray. Reno life is simply great, they grant divorces while you wait, shouting the battle battle cry of freedom. It's awful when you tie yourself up to a suffragette and suffer, suffer, suffer till your brains are all too late. She had the sign on me all right, I really will admit. She used to make me stay at home and try and learn to knit. I'm on my way to Reno, I'm never coming back. And if I do, I surely hope the train runs off the track. Life in Reno must be grand, husbands marching hand in hand, shouting the battle cry of freedom. There was a time when South Dakota was the proper place, but when compared with Reno, it was never in the race. The only real Arcadia from Frisco east to Maine. Just think of it, the judge and jury meet you at the train. I'm on my way to Reno to break the marriage knot. You just get off the train and drop a nickel in the slot. You just get off the train and then turn round and jump right on again, shouting the battle cry of freedom.
I'll go down to the levee, take a rocking chair. If the blues doesn't leave me, babe, will rock away from here. Oh, tell me how long have I got to wait? Oh, babe, can I get you now, or must I hesitate? I was born in the mountain, raised in the den. Cheap occupation, taking gals away from them men. Oh, tell me how long have I got to wait? Oh, give me one, or must I hesitate? I'm going way out west to marry an Indian squaw, have an Indian chief for a paw-in-law. Tell me how long have I got to wait? Oh, babe, can I get you now, or must I hesitate? I had a dream last night that a rubber-tied hack took me to the graveyard and forgot to bring me back. Oh, tell me how long have I got to wait? Oh, give me 11, 7, 11, must I hesitate? Jazz it, boy, jazz it. Don't that man play a piano? Ah! Never marry a fat girl who says she's just out. Put ashes in the bed to keep them sliding out. Oh, tell me how long have I got to wait? Oh, babe, can I get you now, or must I hesitate? I never marry a thin girl, whatever you do. If she pulls out the bath plug, she's liable to go through. Oh, tell me how long have I got to wait? Oh, give me 5, 6, 0, 1, 9, or must I hesitate? I went out in the country, sat down by a brook, sat down on a bumblebee, he backed up and pushed. So tell me how long have I got to wait? Oh, babe, can I get you now, or must I hesitate? Cherries make pretty cheap, apples give you the pip, but it takes old persimmons to pucker up your lip. Oh, tell me how long have I got to wait? Oh, give me 11, 7, 11, or must I hesitate?
Al Bernard there with the Hesitation Blues. A lovely old 1919 wax cylinder version of the classic tune there, Hesitation Blues. Many great artists, of course, doing that song later on and maintaining or remaining a blues standard to this day. So next up, we've got a little bit of the female. We're going to have a listen to a song sung by a star of the British Music Hall. She then became an international success. Between 1894 and 1900 was kind of her big period. She toured France, America, Australia, Belgium with her music hall act. And then in 1907, she assisted other performers during the Music Hall War. And she took part in demonstrations outside theatres protesting for better pay and conditions and all that sort of thing. Music Hall War, I imagine them singing at each other very loudly.
I think we should have a moment's silence for all those who lost their lives in the great
you know what? I think
musical
you're
war.
right, Al. Okay, so we're just going to have a little moment's silence for all those who suffered during the great Music Hall War of 1907. Okay.
There we go.
There we go. 1 moment exactly. During the First World War, in common with most other music hall artists, she supported recruitment into the armed services. She toured hospitals, industrial institutions to help boost morale with her double entendre-riddled tunes. 1915, she performed her only wartime song, Now You've Got Your Khaki On, which became a favourite among frontline troops, because presumably they had their khaki on.
Yeah, it was very relatable.
Yeah, boo, 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 boo. So, khaki, what's the... Right, so, Marie Lloyd is her name, and this is a tune called A Little Bit of What You Fancy Does You Good.
If I like the thing, I like it, and that's enough. But there's lots of people say that if you like the thing a lot, it'll grow on you and all that sort of stuff. Now, I like me drop of stout as well as anyone. But stout, you know, supposed to make you fat. Oh, and there's many a lardy-dardy madam wouldn't dare to touch it, 'cause it might spoil her figure, the silly cat. Now, I always having it if you fancy it. If you fancy it, that's understood. And suppose it makes you fat, I don't worry over that, 'cause a little of what you fancy does you good. I always like to take a little holiday, and we always had one, my old man and me. But the last time that we had one, he sprung up a new idea when he saw the ladies bathing in the sea. He said what a man required was change of everything. And he ought to take his holidays alone. You know, away from everyday affairs. So I says very likely, well, if it's like a little fortnight on your own. I always having it if you fancy it. If you fancy it, that's understood. But if that's your blooming game, I intend to do the same. 'Cause a little of what you fancy does you good. I had to catch a special train the other day. And I very nearly lost it, I declare. But the guard said, come on, jump in, missus, and he sung me in a fuss. And I saw a loving couple sitting there. Oh, I could see the honeymoon was stamped all over them. You know, I was sorry for the lady and the chap. So I said, go on, excuse me, if you want to have a cuddle, 'cause I'm going to have a nap. And I always having it if you fancy it. If you fancy it, that's understood. And while you young couples swoon, I'll dream of my honeymoon. Course a little of what you fancy do you good. And I always have any gift you fancy it. Get on with it, don't waste no time. And while you young couples swoon, I'll dream of my honeymoon. Course a little of what you fancy does you good.
Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. You're all very welcome back to Rhythm and Roots with me, Rohan Healy. I am joined in studio this evening with the one and only, well, there's probably more Carol Fahertys, right?
Yeah.
But there would be only one Carol Ann Faherty, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
And I'm an original.
Yeah, the original and best. All jokes aside, I saw your... the gig that's coming up on the 28th in Brady's in Terranure. I saw that pop up on Keith McLaughlin's Facebook, and I was like, oh, I haven't heard her music before. So I searched you, and I found you, and I found your Bandcamp. And I started listening through the EP, and I thought, wow, this is really good. So I got in touch, and here you are. So thank you so much for joining me on the show.
Thanks very much for having me. It's great to be here.
Yeah, not at all. Ladies and gentlemen listening to the programme, we'll get to hear why I was so excited a little bit later on, because we're going to play a tune live in studio, the first song from the recently released EP. You said April 20th this was released?
Yeah, April 20th.
This is the Roots Into the Ground EP. Is it 5-6 songs? How many songs is it?
There's 5 songs on it.
And they're all yours.
They are.
And is this your debut EP?
It's my debut EP.
Oh, well, it's pretty strong for a debut EP, particularly your guitar playing so strong and powerful.
Thank you.
Yeah, not at all. When did you start playing guitar?
I started playing around the age of 15.
Mm-hmm.
So I've kind of been playing steadily since then. So something I'm very passionate about. So I put a lot of time and effort into it.
Well, it shows because I've taught a bit of guitar,
okay.
And I know when someone hasn't been practicing.
Yeah.
And you clearly have. So whether you're self-taught or if you got some tips along the way, I'm sure they'd be very happy and very proud of you. And so in terms of songwriting then, how did you, who were your influences or your inspirations to start writing?
I think I've always kind of liked the storytellers, like Bob Dylan and Tom Waits and Leonard Cohen. And then I like other more contemporary artists that are, I love Ben Folds because I play piano and I just think he's a brilliant piano player.
He's great,
yeah. So I listen to him a lot, and
he's very big. He played here not too long ago.
Yeah.
Did you see?
Yeah.
I think growing up, I spent kind of my teenage years in Australia, and he was hugely popular over there. And I was kind of surprised in Ireland, not as much of a big deal,
A lot of people still, if you mention him, they don't know who he is. Yeah. But if you go to a gig, he still sells out the gigs as well at the same time. So, but yeah, he's a brilliant pianist.
So did you start on piano or?
I started on piano, and then my sister started with guitar. So I learned guitar off her and on her guitar.
I see.
That's where I took it up.
I'm sure she didn't mind.
No.
For those listening at home, Carol's sister, Edel, is in studio here, sitting back there, making all sorts of funny hand signals towards her sister. You will hear Edel as well later in the programme. She'll be providing the beautiful harmonies in the song that we did live, but also, is that herself on the record?
No, that's me on the record.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. A lot of people think it's
Edel
on the record.
Yeah.
No, Edel only really started singing with me in the kind of live sessions. So maybe in the last year or so, I think.
Great.
And then on the live sessions, they usually have Rika plays cello as well.
Oh, nice. And so was that you on piano on the record as well?
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. It's starting to make sense now. I see it unfolding before me. So you obviously when you did you did the Workman's fairly recently. Yeah, Edel was on the vocals as well.
Edel was on the vocals there. Yeah, we were supporting.
Makes such a difference, doesn't it? It's great. Oh,
yeah.
Isn't Lisa great?
Yeah, she's brilliant. Yeah. Really, really good. She's actually playing this Saturday as well in Selbridge.
In Selbridge?
Yeah.
That's out. I don't know. Let's do a bit of geography here.
Kildare.
Kildare. Oh, okay. Is it on the way to Kildare or is it in Kildare?
In Kildare.
Okay, very good. That's 10 points for Carol there. Yeah, okay. Points are doubled this round, so I'd like to keep that in mind. We're going to finish with the difficult questions now and make some easy questions. The gig that is coming up shortly for yourself, though, is, of course, on the 28th in Gub Dandies, which is the bar out the back of Brady's.
At the back of Brady's in Turner.
Right. So is there like a secret password or something? How do you get into this? You have to knock a certain way or something? It's fairly easy.
All welcome.
Okay, good. Yeah, bring if you get yourself down to Brady's in Terranure, Gub Dandies, you'll have no problem finding it. Lots of great acts on the night, and Keith does a great job of getting people down there. And is it your first time out playing Brady's?
No, I've played there a couple of times before. It's really nice. It's an intimate, like nothing's plugged in. They do have one small mic, but it's mostly just like a very acoustic.
Yeah.
And
so people have to shut the hell up and listen and enjoy the music.
Yeah, it's a nice venue to play.
Good, and I presume it's nice to be surrounded by other artists, but also people who are there interested in the music as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Better than kind of playing in a pub where it's mad rowdy and no one gives a toss.
Yeah, people listen. They definitely listen there anyway.
Brilliant. And so, what's the plans over the rest of the year or early next year? Where do you see yourself kind of playing or doing music?
I'm going to try and keep doing a few more gigs, and I hope to start working on EP number 2 by next year, because I have the songs written, so it's just need to get them recorded.
Excellent, absolutely brilliant. Well, listen, thank you so much once again for joining us on Rhythm
Thanks
Roots.
a million for having me.
I will get you back in again one of these days. And everyone listening, do get down to Brady's on the 28th. What day is that? Is it a Friday?
It's Friday.
It's a Friday. Friday the 28th of September. Lots of great artists, of course, including Carol. And will Edel be down? No?
She's going to a wedding. Ditching me.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'll still go.
But Rika will be there on cello.
Oh, wonderful.
Well.
Okay, so you'll have some accompaniment there on stage. Do get down on the 28th to Brady's in Terranure and catch Carol in concert. And of course, if you want to find her record, it is up on it's on Bandcamp. It's on everything, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on iTunes and
Spotify and all that
Spotify,
biz.
all the
brilliant.
usual.
And it is called Roots into the Ground, Carol Faherty. And if people want to find you on Facebook?
Yeah, I have Carol Faherty Music on Facebook. So if anyone wants to go like my page, that would be great.
Would be a lovely thing to do. So get on your phones and get over there. And do it. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant. Well, look, we're going to hear a little song now. This is Better Company. Anything you'd like to say about this tune?
Better Company is one of the first
domestic,
tunes.
Isn't it?
It's one of the first
homely.
ones I wrote, and it's quite simple songs. It's about friends and family.
Lovely.
And that's it.
Something I wish I had. That was really poignant there for a second. I completely ruined it. Okay, everyone, get serious and actually enjoy this beautiful song now. Thanks so much for coming in, Carol. We'll see you again soon.
Thanks a million.
Enjoy Better Company by Carol Faherty.
Stick by stick and stone by stone, build a house and build a home, sink your roots into the ground. At the windows, at the doors, put the roof on, lay the floors, friends and family around. Clock's still ticking in the corner. Counts the years as we get older. We pack our bags and go. The candles burning by the fire feels like they've been there forever, but it hasn't been that long. There is no better company. Stick by stick and stone by stone, build a house and build a home. Sink your roots into the ground. At the windows, at the doors, put the roof on, lay the floors, friends and family around. But there is no other bottle of wine marks the birth of my brother. But there is no other memory, a friend of my mother. There is no better company. Clock's still ticking in the corner. Counts the years as we get older. We pack our bags and go. The candles burning by the fire feels like they've been there forever, but it hasn't been that long. The bits and pieces on the bookshelf, dust covered, cracked and gone. 'Cause nothing lasts too long. 'Cause there is no better. There is no better. There is no better company.
Lovely live rendition of Carol Faherty's Better Company there from her debut EP, Roots into the Ground. Next up, we've got a really special original recording of Rhapsody in Blue, the George Gershwin piece from 1924. Gershwin is actually on piano. Not on the piano, playing piano. I should clarify.
I mean, he could have been. We don't know for sure.
Well, yeah. I don't want to make assumptions about it. So he may or may not have been on top of the piano when actually performing this piece. Great little jazzy version of this absolute classic from 1924. This is Rhapsody in Blue. Settle in. Enjoy. feel like we should have to play that 5 minute of Owen Wilson saying "wow" through chronological order.
Well, I've got that queued up right now. If you want me to play
Well,
it,
let's do it. Although that might we might get a phone call from Owen if we did that. So maybe not. Wonderful, incredibly. Just mind-blowing rendition there of Rhapsody in Blue from 1924. Next up, got Albert Chevalier, but of course his full name, he was born Albert Wansime Britannicus Gwathvioid Lewis Chevalier. Of course, that was a little too hard to say every time his teacher was mad at him, so obviously he shortened it to Albert Chevalier. He was a great English music hall comedian. This is a tune from all the way back, would you believe it, in 1898 this recording was made. It's called My Old Dutch. Duchess of Fife was the Cockney rhyming slang for wife, and his whole act was very much Cockney-related humour based on the life of a costermonger in London during the Victorian era. Owing to this and his ability to write songs, he became known to his audiences as the Coster's Laureate. So without any further ado, this is My Old Dutch by Albert Chevalier.
I've got a pal, a regular canata. She's a dear good old girl, and I'll tell you all about her. It's many years since first we met. Her hair was then as black as jet. It's white and hair, but she don't fret. Not my old girl. We've been together now for 40 years, and it don't seem a day too much. Oh, there ain't a lady living in the land as I swap for me dear old Dutch. No, there ain't a lady living in the land as I swap for me dear old Dutch. I called her Sarah. Her proper name is Sarah, and you may find a girl as you'd consider fairer. She stuck to me through thick and thin. When luck was out, when luck was in. Ah, what a wife to me she's been, and what a pal. We've been together now for 40 years, and it don't seem a day too much. Oh, there ain't a lady living in the land as I swap for me dear old Dutch. No, there ain't a lady living in the land as I swap for me dear old Dutch. I sees yourself, you're pretty feather sporty. Many years now, old girl, since them young days of courting. I ain't a coward, till I trust when we depart, as part we must, that death may come and take me first to wait my path. We've been together now for 40 years, and it don't seem a day too much. Oh, there ain't a lady living in the land as I swap for me dear old
What a lovely old romantic song. That was Albert Chevalier there with My Old Dutch. Ladies and gentlemen, it has come to the end of yet another episode of Rhythm and Roots. Do join us next week, and do head over to the Rhythm and Roots Facebook, where you can like the page first, please. Thank you very much.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button. Leave your craziest, most random comments in the comments section. And I'm not gonna do anything actually, because we're not YouTubers. We're radio people. Okay. But do go there, because a lot of the live sessions we film, and there's really excellent videos for you to check out. And just smash that like button when you get there. Just smash it. Crush it. All right, can we get 250k likes on this one, Al?
I think we can.
I don't think we can. All right, listen, we're going to finish this show, and we'll catch you next week. This is Dick Justice. Oh God, I don't know how to pronounce that. Guyane Valley Waltz? The Guyan? Have a go, Al.
Guyane?
Guyane. We're going to go with Guyane.
Let us know in the comments how you think we pronounce that word.
So that's it from me and Al on Rhythm and Roots for this week, and we'll catch you again next week. This is Dick Justice with Guyane Valley Waltz.